All right. Welcome back to Scriptic. This is Season 1, Episode 4, Drilla. A shocking video surfaces on social media. Everybody's asking, who is B Drilla? Now, you guys saw in the last episode, the end of the last episode, Episode 3, we saw a weird video of, I guess it was Drilla, B Drilla. And we didn't really know what to make out of it, but he very possibly could be the one that killed Jerome Jacobs. It's very possible. And we also found out that in episode 3, hashtag WKJJ, that Mia Lifegate is a clout chasing, superficial, influencer. She was using Jerome Jacobs' name just to gain clout, and she's terrible for it. But that's the past. We're working on episode 4 now. And if you guys are enjoying Scriptic and you're enjoying this content, you want to help support me, you can do so by downloading a free version of this game. You can find a link to that download in the description, at the top of the description, as well as pinned in the comments. You can also hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and join the Tethered. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into episode 4, Drilla. All right. Oh, getting a phone call from Anushka. Anushka was the reporter. I remember. Right.
Hi, this is Anushka, the reporter with BBO News.
Okay. What's up, Anushka?
Well, I think we now know who killed Jerome Jacobs.
Drilla. Who do you think it is, though? Go on.
There is an individual boasting about it on Snap Life.
Snap Life.
I just feel totally sick watching it, to be honest. But anyway, look, this is just a courtesy call. We're running a story on this any minute, and I'm just letting you know so that you can make an arrest sooner rather than later. His name's B Drilla.
B Drilla. So, we don't have anything in our chat, so let's go to the victim's phone. Let's go ahead and jump into Snap Life. And there it is. B Drilla, I got something to say about Jacobs. Oh.
So I got something to say about Jacobs. Listen. Everybody's asking who killed Jacobs. What? No one knows but me. Cause I was there. Boys are scared. Crying like a wolf. Don't stare. Everyone's asking who killed Jacobs. Too smart was good. Never understood the way they heard. But anywho, on the streets, praise up now. Front of the top of places back. He got dropped and he got back. Man got fallen, man got slapped. Ain't got time for the chit chat. Man got go and man got scatter. Everyone's asking who killed Jacobs. Only I can speak, my life is cheap. His eyes on people, but it's come the same time this week. Go ask Redman what's peaceful. Go ask Redman what's in his show. Go ask Redman if you want more. Man, that's what I'm saying.
I know this is talking about Jerome Jacobs' death, and B Drilla is basically saying that he was there, and but kind of fire, right? kind of fire sounds pretty decent. Who is that? Giselle? All right, Giselle. Getting that future ex-wife going. That's the B Drilla there. B Drilla. So when we were doing Mapper, who was it that there was 2 people that we couldn't find on Mapper? They had their location disabled, and that was Fugax. And what was the other one? Bradley or something like that? Was it Bradley? I can't remember. Let's go to chat. Or maybe we need to go back to Yard OS chat. Intelligence. Identify B Drilla. So Sophie urgently identify the rapper B Drilla going viral on Snap Life. He appears to be the confessing to Jerome's murder. He didn't really confess to it, but he's definitely putting himself in the location. He said nobody knows what happens to Jacob except for me because I was there. And I feel like that was a video, like it was a music video, but it wasn't playing very well. So I'm hoping that maybe we can find that video and actually play it again, but I'm not sure. Troubling video has surfaced on Snap Life. The individual appears to be taking responsibility for Jerome's murder. Oh, here it is. Let's see if it'll actually play the video this time. There we go.
Listen, I've got something to say about Jacobs. So I've got something to say about Jacobs. Listen, everyone's asking who got Jacobs. What? No one knows but me. Cause I was there, boys so scared, trying like what don't stare. Everyone's asking who got Jacobs. Too smart was good, never understood the way they heard. But anywho, on the streets, brains up now. Front of the top, what plays was back. He got dropped and he got back. Man got fallen, man got scat. Ain't got time for the chit chat. Man got over, man got scatter. Everyone's asking who got Jacobs. Only I can speak, my staff is cheap. Cause I don't pay for butts, come the same time as we. Go ask Redman what's peaceful. Go ask Redman what's peaceful. Go ask Redman if you want more. Man, that's what I'm saying.
At the end there, when there was like 6 or seconds left, there was a different person. That wasn't the same person that was rapping. That was a different person. And did you notice that, like, even Drilla during that, like, at some points he kind of looked like he wasn't enjoying what he was doing. Like, he didn't, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking too far into it, but it almost looked like Drilla was uneasy even in the rap video. But the rap video, it still looked really cool. I looked at the yes, he is talking about killing Jerome Jacobs, but it's fire. The video is fire. It's pretty dope. So he does. Who is this? Looks familiar. Get intelligence to run face recognition on this footage now, which we are doing. Let's see if SE15. Oh, Aaron, message deleted. Are you seeing this? Who the fuck is B Drilla? So they just saw the video as well. Go on Snap Life. Drilla music video suggests, probably saying that he was there, that they know who the killer is. Will just seen it. He's admitting to it. He killed Jerome. There's this is just the picture. B Drilla. It would make sense because I think it was Bradley something, but I think it was Bradley that the other person had in Mapper that had the their location turned off. That would make sense for B Drilla and then to be Bradley. B both starts with B, but I'm sure we'll find out. I understand. Who is this OPP? I know it's it is Bradley North. That was his last name. Bradley North. Who the fuck is Bradley North? Old friend of Jerome's. Went to the same primary. I met him once. He doesn't actually say he killed him. Are you fucking mad, bruv? Did you watch the video? Aaron, this punk is boasting about it. He is. No one knows but me, because I was there. Boy so scared. Aaron, I watched it. Crying like a wuss. Boy don't stare. Yeah, it doesn't sound good, but we can't jump to conclusions. What would this pagan have against Jerome? Aaron, what do you know about him? So Aaron's right though. He didn't say in the music, in the rap, that he killed Jay. He's just saying that he was there, which also makes me want to think and believe that maybe Bradley didn't kill Jacob. Maybe it was somebody else. You remember in the very end of that music video where it was a different person? Oh. What do you know about him? He used to date a girl named Tara, Jerome's girl, yeah, a few months ago, but she broke up with him. Jerome told me when he started going out with Tara, him and Bradley had a falling out. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Are you gassing? How did you not mention this, Aaron? All this WKJJ bullshit, and don't mention this. I can't believe you. I didn't think Bradley, I mean, they're old mates. So Bradley used to date Tara. Jerome dates Tara, so there was a little bit of let's say frustration between the two, a little bit of competition between the two. So maybe Bradley took Jerome out of the picture that way he could get back with Tara? I don't know. That's what they're alluding here. And yeah, they had a falling out, but nothing like this. You've seen the video. On these streets, brains don't matter. Thrown from the 12th floor, brains just splatter. You telling me this boy's innocent? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, look, we don't know everything. We don't have all the facts. Yes, it looks bad, but, boy, detective, whatever the fuck your name is, detective, whatever the fuck your name is, do your fucking job. Find B Drilla, Bradley. Go arrest the right person for once. Yeah, so what I was mentioning before I didn't want to lose track of where we were at and reading the chats. In the tail end of the music video, the rap video, you saw a different person. Why would there have been a picture of a different person in that video? It doesn't make sense. If this is all about Bradley and Bradley killing Jerome, it wouldn't make sense to put somebody else in there. I also thought that in the video, there were some shots, there were some parts of that video where not Jerome, but Bradley didn't look very happy. Like, he looked maybe a little stressed, maybe sad. Maybe he was put up to this by the other person in that video to do this, and he didn't want to do it. Like, maybe Bradley did still like Jerome. They may have had fallen out, but they were still boys. Like, they were still friends. But maybe somebody put Bradley up to killing Jerome. It's possible. Like, maybe one of Bradley's elders said, look, he stole your girl, so you need to take his life. He took your girl, you take his life. That's how it rolls. And maybe that's what happened. Maybe Bradley was put up to it. I don't know. This right in the very beginning of this episode, and I'm sure we're going to find out. So go arrest the right person for once. We're on it. Bradley was a person of interest. We're trying to find his address. Look, we're on it, boys. Sit tight. We are on it. All right. Sophie should be done. If she's not, then I'll speed it up. She is. All right. Just ran B Drilla through the facial software recognition, or the facial recognition software. He's already a person of interest in the investigation, Bradley North. The locate my mate individual from Leeds, whose address was incorrect. Well, have we located him? Identify location of the music video. Do we care about the location of the music video? The location of the music video was probably done in the same place that Bradley's in, right? Maybe that could be a good clue. First thing, get a team to identify the location of the music video by any specific landmarks. It probably makes sense, right? It's a good idea. All right. Nothing in on the ground, nothing in forensics. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Or no, let's go check out that BBO news article. Drill music video suggests connection to death of Jerome Jacobs. A drill music video has appeared on the social media app Snap Life, suggesting involvement in the death of Jerome Jacobs. The video shows a group of young men, with one man rapping towards the camera. He is currently known as B Drilla. The lyrics explicitly reference Jacobs' last name and suggest B Drilla was involved in his death. Everyone's asking who killed Jacobs. No one knows but me, cause I was there. Boy, so scared. Jerome Jacobs, 16, was pronounced dead last week after falling from the 12th floor of Stafford Tower, Peckham. Police launched a murder investigation after reports of violent commotion before the fall. Police are working to identify the arrests and are seeking any additional information in relation to the video. A social media campaign asking #WKJJ has recently gone viral on Snap Life, thanks to I believe it was Aaron. Aaron was the one that put that out there. All right, so if you let's skip this. The video was filmed on the Pillsborough Estate. Pillsborough Estate, 2 miles east of Peckham. Check schools within 2 mile radius of Pillsborough Estate for Bradley North. Okay, sure. Doing that now. So nothing in on the ground. Let's go ahead and skip this time. 11 Bradley Norths. 11 Bradley Norths came back in a 2 mile radius. None of them are Bradley. Expand the radius of the search and continue checking. Something will come, I'm sure of it. There's 11 Bradley Norths in 2 mile radius. That's a lot. Tongue-tied. Yard scanner has actually just flagged archived messages on Jerome's phone, relevant to our conversation. 2 chat apps convos. One from Bradley North, and the other from Jerome's girlfriend, Tara Stevenson. I really should have picked up on these earlier, but archived phone data is less visible. Shall I restore these messages? Oh, yeah, 100%. We need access now. Better late than never. Should have told me, look, we let's get that access right now. Let's get that conversation, Sophie. 100%. Especially if it's from Tara and Bradley. Can we check out the messages now? Doesn't look like it. I think we need to skip that minute. There we go. Okay, restoring them now. Give me a minute. Tara and Bradley's convos are both unlocked now. Please check Jerome's Chats app. Let's go to Chats app. Ah, beautiful. Tara, we're going to look through Tara's first. I can't believe we just did that. Do you think anyone saw us? I don't think so. I just forgot we have French together, and when I saw you come in, I just got so excited, like straight away. Me too. Was a bit difficult to hide, I noticed. Does it hurt anymore? Does it hurt? Ooh, Jerome and Tara going behind the bleachers, like sneaking a quickie in during school. A little bit, but feels so good as well. I want you again right now. Me too, babe. Got family things to do tonight. But tomorrow night, yeah, yup. I love you, love you, love you there. I've said it 4 times. Jacob says I love you a whole bunch of times. You can't beat me. Don't even try. Jerome, that was the most special night I've ever had, I think. The theater, walk by the river, and the meal. Why did you spend so much on me, you fool? That's all I want to do, spend everything I have on you. I love you, Jerome. I love being able to write that now. I love you, Tara. Nice little picture of them. Oh, falling out between Jerome and Bradley. Oh, I just didn't mean to click on that, but I did. Anyways, I think you're doing the right thing. I mean, your old friends would be ashamed to lose that, and we barely even dated anyway. Avi, you know nothing happened, to be honest. He was a bit... Oh, wait, so obviously he knows nothing happened. So, like, maybe... So, Jerome took Tara's card, like... Jerome took Tara's V card. That's how Jerome knows, like, obviously nothing happened between Tara and Bradley. To be honest, he was a bit intense. We're meeting at Burgess Park tomorrow morning. We'll be good to clear the air. Good for you, babe. How'd it go, Jerome? You okay? Yeah, it went fine. That's good. I'm so glad you went. In 1 minute, I'm going to tell Miss Wardell, I need the toilet. In 2 minutes, you're going to say the same thing. In 3 minutes, we can meet in the same cubicle. Oh, so not behind the bleachers, but in the cubicles. The cubicle of the restroom? Is that what they're talking? I feel like the bleachers are a little bit more higher standing rather than the cubicle of the restroom. Anyways, it's not a good idea. Sounds like someone's scared. Look, I'm not in the mood today, okay? So Jerome immediately, like, his mood immediately switched. Why can't you tell me what's wrong? You're not answering my calls. What happened when you saw Bradley? What did he say? Look, you wouldn't understand. Why don't you try? There is no way you could understand, Tara. I'm sorry for everything. I just need some time. I'm sorry. Are you breaking up with me? No, please give me some time. Okay. All right, let's check out Bradley's. Yo, G, how you been? Bradley, what's up, my guy? How's Tara? I guess you heard. Yes. Look, we can meet and talk about it. We go way back, man. I don't want to lose our friendship. Okay. Are you around tomorrow? Could meet at Burgess Park, like 11 a.m.? Yes. Sweet. See you then. What the fuck, Bradley? What the fuck? Yeah, fam, and that's just the beginning. Next time won't be my fists. It'll be a shank to open up your belly. You sleep with my bird. This what happens. Please stop. I just feel sick. Once I end your life... don't worry. Once I end your life, Jerome, you'll feel nothing, fam. And I'm telling you now, if you try to hide from me, I'm going to come for Tara first. Don't leave her out of it. You best be prepared then. I can't. Don't fight it, bruv. You're going to die very soon. All you can do now is accept it. I don't want to, Bradley. Please, can we just forget about it? Please, no way. You slept with my bird. Now you got to pay the price. Bird. Is that what you call your future ex-wives? Bird? Is that what future ex-wives are out in London? They're birds out in Peckham. They're your birds. Interesting. Now you got to pay the price. I feel like this is a nightmare. It'll be quick, bud. I'll do that for you, Jerome. I'll make it quick. Okay. Only if you act like a man. Don't run and hide behind Tara. That's your choice. She's calling now. I need to go. Interesting. So Bradley met up with Jerome. Looked like he whooped his ass. And then told him, like, hey, like, I'm gonna kill you. This is what happens when you take my girl. I'm gonna kill you. So that's pretty convincing evidence right there for you, Bradley. Not too sure that you're not the one now. Like, you're absolutely the one. Oh, here's some more messages. What are the last few bars? I was wondering that. Go ask the Redman what he saw. Go ask the Redman what's in his drawer. Go ask the Redman if you want more. Redman. People have been saying that. It's like Next Man. I never heard it, Wasteman. To be honest, I only heard it a few times. But what does he mean, go ask the Redman? If he killed Jerome, why we need to ask the Redman? Bruv, he probably is the Redman. Like an MC. But his MC name is B Drilla. Could be like Jekyll and Hyde. We read it in English. One fam, but two sides. You know, B Drilla by day, Redman by night. Could be. That's possibly it. Or that's probably it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's like a Jekyll and Hyde type thing. I don't think that's the case. All right. Bradley is the killer. Read his messages. Bring in Tara for questioning. We need to get Tara in for questioning, like 100% right now. Okay, restoring them now. Give me a minute. Bradley, blah blah blah. Recover live location data at the Burgess Park, if you're able to. The new texts have revealed Bradley may have assaulted Jerome at Burgess Park 1 week prior to his murder. Are you able to recover any location data from his encounter? Oh, you remember check this out. I just remembered. The pictures, his photos here. Shoot, where are they? These ones right here. Look, that's the park. He's running through the park, and it's all blurry because he's running through the park. And that was what was going on. That was when he met up with Bradley at Burgess Park, and then immediately he was like, "What the hell just happened?" He's back at home. He's like, "Shit, the hell was all that about?" Yeah, so that explains those pictures in that little short video. But we need to recover any of that prior video in Burgess Park. 1 week prior to his murder, are you able to recover any location data from the encounter? Hopefully Sophie can. Maybe there's some video cameras around. I can certainly give it a shot. We'll get back to you on that. All right, 14 minutes. Let's go to On the Ground. Just spoke with Tara's mother. She's ready. They're driving in now. Let's go ahead and skip that. We're going to go straight to the interview room. Awesome. Bradley is a killer. Read his messages. Let's go ahead and just send that to him. Bradley North murdered Jerome Jacobs for sleeping with his ex. It's there in black and white in his chat app messages. Hold on, I'm looking now. Let's go back to Sophie. She's doing something. Let's go ahead and just skip this real quick before we do the interview. Aren't you a lucky one? Both Bradley and Jerome had their location active that day. Posted the metadata to Mapper for you to review. Awesome. Jim, amazing work. Thank you, Sophie. You're the absolute champion. Okay, so wow, it's all there. Boys, have you seen this just now? So the unexplained incident a week prior to Jerome's death was this. It would appear so. Jerome goes to Burgess Park to resolve a love feud with an old friend. This encounter turns violent, and these threatening texts follow. This perfectly explains Jerome's sudden change in character in the week leading up to his death. Jesus, this. So we've got it then. The case, not quite. We have motive. This love feud. With the mapper metadata, we have opportunity, but we have nothing physically tying Bradley to the murder scene, and as yet, no confession. Surely the messages are the confession. No, that's a threat. Made 1 week prior to the murder. We're close though. We're getting close. We're starting to put the puzzle together. Let's keep at it. We haven't got it yet, but let's keep at it. All right. Let me look at the metadata on Mapper. There's Jerome. And there's Bradley. Oh, we got to start it. And they're getting ready to meet at Burgess Park. They did meet up at the Burgess Park. Jerome takes off running. Bradley takes off running in different directions. Interesting. So that was immediately after the fight, I guess. All right. Let's go ahead and let's check chat. No, nothing in chat. Let's go ahead and interrogate Tara. Ask her some questions. Now, obviously, we don't think that Tara did this or anything like that, but we need to make sure we ask her all the questions because it's important. There's going to be information that she can probably give us. This interview is being recorded at New Scotland Yard, London. I'm DCI Michael Sutherland, and Detective Constable Tonguetied is joining us via Yardlink. Tara, could you give us your full name? Tara Stevensons, thanks. And what is your date of birth? November 5th, 2004. Firstly, thank you for coming. What's Bradley North's address? Tell us about Jerome. She's probably still super nervous. So let's just say, first, thank you for coming in. We want to make sure that she feels comfortable, right? Hopefully she trusts us. Now, obviously, we're trying to find her boyfriend's killer, so she has no reason not to tell us the truth. But thank you for coming in, Tara. We know this is a difficult time for you. We appreciate you speaking with us. Sure. Tell us about Jerome. Tell us about your relationship with him. Jerome and I. He was my boyfriend. Right, we knew that. Hopefully they'll let me ask her what Bradley North's address is as well. We were going out for about 3 months. I moved to his school for 6th form. That's where we met. Was Jerome a good boyfriend? Tell us more about Jerome. Did Jerome's behavior change? Did Jerome's behavior change? I want to ask her that because clearly we know that his behavior did change. And I want to see if maybe she knows why. Or maybe she'll mention Bradley to us. But did you notice a sudden change in Jerome's behavior in the week before his death? How did it change? Tara nods. So she knows it changed. She looks away. Completely changed. He went from this lovable boyfriend to very distant and just shut down. The more I think about it, it's like that was when he died. What do you mean? I don't know how to explain it. It's like the week before the fall. His body was moving around, still doing and saying things, but Jerome was already gone. So what do you think happened? Tara takes a deep breath. I went out with this other boy called Bradley for a bit. Good, she's mentioning Bradley North. Before I came to Jerome's school. Well, it turned out Bradley and Jerome were old friends. And when Jerome and I began dating, they fell out. Sure. Well, eventually they agreed to meet to talk things over at some park in Peckham. I even told him it was a good idea. But something happened when they met. And everything changed. Did Bradley attack Jerome? Did Bradley threaten Jerome? Is this connected to Jerome's murder? I wonder if she knows if Bradley attacked Jerome or not. She might be able to give us some information on like Bradley's personality too, like his character. Tara sighs. Bradley could be intense. In like a controlling way. You know, like texting loads, asking me where I am and stuff. Once I was with my cousin and didn't text back, he got so angry. So he's got a temper tantrum problem, but he loved Jerome. I mean, they were friends since primary. So they have a long history, him and Jerome. Which is crazy how, like, you could fall out so quickly. When he was 5 or 6, he did a wee in class. Jerome did a wee. So Jerome told Tara that when he was 5 or 6, he did a wee in class. Too much apple juice at lunch. And all the kids saw it because there was this, like, puddle collecting on his chair. So they were all laughing and pointing. Jerome did a wee. Anyway, Bradley saw this. Saw Jerome ashamed. He wanted to get the attention away from Jerome. So what did he do? He did a wee. He started weeing himself. Look, that's a true friend right there. There's no way Bradley could have killed Jerome. Not when you're a true friend like that. When you piss your pants because your friend pissed their pants, and you're like, you know what, we in this together. You know, if you're gonna laugh at him, you're gonna laugh at both of us. Like, take some of the brunt off your boy. Like, that's like friends for life right there. The teacher was not impressed. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is they've had each other's backs for so long. And yeah, I'm sure Bradley was upset about us, but he wouldn't lay a hand on Jerome. I just know it. So Tara doesn't believe that Jerome would have done anything to, or Bradley would have done anything to Jerome. So does she know what B Drilla and Jacobs is about then? I'm sure she's seen the Snap Life. I think you need to ask Bradley that. Only he speaks for B Drilla. I thought Bradley was B Drilla. That's interesting. Only he speaks for B Drilla, so only Bradley speaks for B Drilla, but I thought Bradley was B Drilla. I know all the trolls on Snap Life think he's boasting, but that he's some kind of violent killer, but to me, he just looks scared. Oh, so even Tara notices that Bradley looked concerned. He looked, I guess, in her eyes, he looked scared in that music video. Like he didn't want to be a part of it. Like he didn't want to be a part of Jerome's murder. So even Tara noticed it. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. There are incriminating texts. Who killed Jerome then? So who do you think killed Jerome then? Maybe one of Bradley's olders. I don't believe he was killed. Tara thinks he killed himself? Oh, I think maybe he killed himself. No. Tara witnesses heard violent commotion before the fall. Post-mortem revealed defensive wounds. Right. Yeah, so he was pushed off. Why does that mean he was killed? Because he was pushed over the edge. He was trying to defend himself, and the other people got the better of him. Maybe the commotion and the wounds are signs that someone was trying to stop him from jumping. I guess you could look at it that way too, I suppose. But it still doesn't take into account for the text messages, which we're going to mention to her right now. Like there are incriminating text messages from Bradley on Jerome's phone. Yeah, that it doesn't. Jerome killing himself does not put the puzzle together as I see it. Like, it doesn't make sense. You have Jerome's phone? What do they say? Bradley threatening to murder Jerome because Jerome was dating you. Can I see them? They're very explicit. Please. Please, I need to know. Sutherland reads from his device. So Sutherland's reading the text message. Jerome, what the fuck, Bradley? What the fuck, Bradley? Yeah, fam. And that's just the beginning. Next time won't be my fists. It'll be a shank to open up your belly. Tara's eyes widen. You sleep with my bird, this what happens. Jerome, please stop. I just feel sick. Bradley, don't worry. Once I end your life, Jerome, you'll feel nothing. Tara looks horrified. And I'm telling you now, if you try to hide from me, I'm going to come for Tara first. Jerome, don't. Leave her out of it. Bradley, you best be prepared then. It continues like that. Tara shakes her head in disbelief. No, it's not the Bradley that I know. Tara, we believe Bradley murdered Jerome. That he pushed him from the 12th floor of Stafford Tower in this premeditated act of revenge. Tara doesn't believe it at all. She's like, no way. We're very sorry. Is there anything more? Bradley North's address. We need Bradley North's address. Like, we need to know where he's at so we can arrest him. So that way we can talk to him, all that good stuff. Tara, we are currently trying to locate Bradley. His mother's registered address is in Leeds. Do you have his current address? Tara looks into the distance. Tara snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Sorry, I don't know. He lives with his aunt, I think West Norwood. I never went to his house. All right, we are very sorry, Tara, but you're free to go. I spoke with your mother already. We are taking every precaution with this. Until Bradley is located, there will be someone on your family home. You may leave now. Thank you for your time. Sorry for your loss. Yeah. Very, very troubling for Tara for sure. Let's see if there's anything in SC-15 that we can talk about. Nothing. All right, Sophie, do your thing. Tara just spoke with Jerome's girlfriend, Tara. She believes Bradley is living the neighborhood of West Norwood, possibly with his aunt. Please direct your search there. Send. Was just about the message. We found it. West Norwood it is. Awesome. Damn champion. Damn champion, Sophie. All right, on the ground. Bring in Bradley for questioning. He's with his aunt in West Norwood. Bring him in now. Great. Boys, bring him in. I'll notify Crown Court. We're on it. Thanks, fellas. Thanks, fellas. Or Sutherland. Should we send Sutherland out? Should we look like all hands on deck? Like, go get him. Look, send Sutherland. Sutherland, he's our lead suspect. Please drop what you're doing and bring him. Look, let's get all three of you guys on this. Sutherland, McGuire, Bronson, all three of you, go get him. Go get him, boys. Okay, tongue tie. Yes, Jam Champion Sutherland, go get him. Boys, come in and clear interview room A. I'll go pick him up. Oh, so Bronson and McGuire's not going to go do it. It's just going to be Sutherland. Interesting. I thought they were all three going to go. But, you know, I trust in Sutherland. Sutherland, he'll go get them. Is there anything with SC-15 we can't talk to them about? Bradley, none? All right. Let's go ahead and skip time. Sutherland's got him. No way. Interview room A. We about to talk to Bradley North. Oh, and I've taken his fingerprints and DNA swab, run them through forensics. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. Check Bradley DNA for match. Sutherland has taken a DNA swab and fingerprints from our suspect. Please review this against the Jerome murder scene data for a match. Let's go, Vikram. Damn champion, Vikram. Awesome. I'll have a look now. Let's go ahead and skip that before we talk to Bradley. We want to make sure we got all of our information. Unfortunately, nothing we took from the scene has matched Bradley's DNA. Interesting. And any other DNA at the scene would have degraded by now. Sorry. So nothing matched Bradley at the scene. So was Bradley even there? If we ask questions to Bradley, questions that we know the answer to, and he gets those questions wrong, he's either lying or he wasn't there. But why? I mean, oh, this interview is going to be interesting. Let's go and enter this interview. Let's go. There he is. This interview is being recorded at New Scotland Yard, London. I'm DCI Michael Sutherland. Detective Constable Tongue-Tied is joining us via Yardlink. Bradley, can you give us your full name? Bradley averts his eyes. Bradley? We're talking to you, Bradley. Please note the interviewee, Bradley North, has not confirmed his name. How about your date of birth, Bradley? Bradley sits motionless. Sutherland looks to you. Okay. Fancy some food? Tell us about Jerome. We know you murdered Jerome. Okay, Tied. Would you like to proceed? Yeah, Brad, do you want something to eat? Like, are you hungry? There's 5 guys next door. Shall we get you something? Like, do you want something to eat? Like, we can get you some food. Get you a burger, some fries, a drink. Sits motionless. You're not hungry then? Like, I'm hungry. I could eat. I'm gonna go over there right now and get some. Like, I can bring you some. You sure? All right. Let's start asking you questions. Did you love Tara? Do you feel Jerome betrayed you? Let's go straight to Jerome. Do you feel Jerome betrayed you when he started going out with Tara? Seems how you don't want no food. Like, we're just gonna start asking you questions, and you're just gonna not answer. Did you love Tara? Like, we know you and Tara were in a relationship. Did you love her, Bradley? You gonna talk? Does not react. He's just sitting there, motionless, silentless. You the red man? Who the red man? Bradley's eyes flash up towards you. For a moment, he looks intensely at you, and then his eyes flicker back to the table. So Redman, somebody is the Redman. It's probably that guy that was in the music video, close to the end of the music video. It was like 5 or 7 seconds in, or 5 or 7 seconds at the end of it. You just saw his face. It's probably the Redman. Does Redman speak to you? Is Redman responsible for Jerome's death? What does Redman look? Is Redman responsible for the death? Not you? Is it not you? Is it the Redman? Bradley remains unresponsive. Look, you don't have to say nothing, but we're not letting you back out on the streets. Like, you're gonna stay with us until you talk. Tongue-tied. Can I have a word with you? Sutherland exits interview room B. Okay. Oh, Sutherland's making a phone call. All right.
Well, Detective, that's given us fuck all in the interview.
Yeah,
so
fuck all.
All we've got is a bit of motive. We've got the bad blood between them because of the text message on Jerome's phone and the music video. But that's never going to be enough to charge. We can't put him near the scene. So we're going to have to make a decision. We're either going to have to let him go, or we're going to have to get hold of the magistrate and see if we can persuade them to let's keep him in for another 48 hours. It's going to be tricky. What do you think?
Oh, we get in touch with the magistrate. We detain his ass. We don't let him out.
That, but think about it. He's just a young kid from a minority part of the community. He's never going to look good if we keep him in without charging him. You sure you want to do that?
Oh, what do we do? All he has to do is talk. I just need him to talk. But if we let him out, what if he? Who knows what he's going to do when he gets out? Like what if, like, say, for example, he wasn't the one that killed Jerome, and the person who did kill Jerome now thinks that Bradley said something to us and then goes and kills Bradley. Like, what if Bradley dies? And we never got to talk to him because he ain't talking. Look, I don't want to put him back out on the street. It's come down to his safety now at this point. Like, not just his safety, but everyone's safety. Like, other people's safety, we need to make sure that he stays safe, because I'm starting to think that he didn't kill Jerome. I'm starting to think that he didn't. I'm starting to think that somebody else did, and he's afraid to go against that. And so if we put him back out on the streets, if we release Bradley, he might find himself in a similar predicament as Jerome. I don't think we release him. I think we got to detain him.
Okay, it's your decision.
For his safety.
Get hold of the magistrate, see if I can persuade him to give us a warrant of further detention for 48 hours. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Look, all he needs to do is talk with me. Just talk. He's not going to talk. Can you say anything at all? No. Let's go ahead and... Can't speak. Have you spoken with the magistrates? What'd they say? We've got it. Okay, so we're keeping him for 48 hours. Jerome Jacobs' murder suspect is in custody. Let's make it count. So we got 48 hours to figure this out, to get him to talk to us. Let's look at that BBO news article first. Jerome Jacobs' murder suspect taken into custody. Bradley North, the suspect in the murder of Jerome Jacobs, has been taken into police custody. Bradley North, 18, is being held by police for questioning. He has not yet been charged. North is being questioned over a drill music video he posted to the app Snaplife under the alias B Drilla. The video's lyrics implicate him in Jacobs' death. Jerome Jacobs, 16, falling from the 12th floor, blah, blah, blah. Detective Chief Inspector Michael Sutherland said, "We are in the process of questioning Bradley North. We believe Jerome's death may have been the result of a love feud." Is there anything in SC-15 that we can... Okay, look, boys, we got him. We got Bradley in custody, but he refused to talk. We have 48 hours before we have to release him. What do we do? Let's ask the group of friends, what are we supposed to do with Bradley North for 48 hours? They're going to be like, oh, just beat his ass. Like... Have you asked him who the Redman is? I did ask him that. You got to apply some pressure. He ain't going to just start chatting away to you. Oi, please don't be a pussyo like when you interrogated me. Shut up, Luke. Lucas, you broke down. Lucas, I'm pretty sure you broke. We broke you, Lucas. Shit. Tell him you know who the Redman is and see how he reacts. Nah, say you got CCTV of him pushing Jerome off the tower. Maybe you should tell him you got Tara in the other room and you're going to torture her. He doesn't talk. That's not going to work, Karen. Where'd that come from? Laughing at Karen, that's deep. Yeah, was just an idea. Boys, we don't do torture enough. I don't need you. Look, boys, we don't do torture around here. That's not part of it. We don't torture suspects at New Scotland Yard. We question them based on evidence. Wait a minute. Look, Aaron's smart. I like Aaron. Aaron, he's a smart kid. He's gonna know. And obviously we already got a reaction out of Bradley with the talk of Redman, just by bringing him up. If you got Jerome's phone, there must be evidence on there, right? Like texts from Bradley. Yeah. You don't want to see these. Yes, they're there. They are. There might be. Yeah, there definitely is. Can you please share them? I don't know if that's a good idea. But look, Aaron is a smart kid. He might be able to they might be able to pick up some clues from these text messages that we couldn't pick up. So look, fuck it. It's evidence. It's evidence I'm just giving to you boys. So look, if your question, like, I didn't give this to you. This could cost me my job. I didn't give any of this to you. This wasn't me. Even though there's like time, date stamped, like it's all there. Look, I didn't give them to you. Aaron says he definitely killed Jerome. He actually did it. Kieran, these texts weren't written by Bradley. So Kieran says the texts weren't written by Bradley. The fuck you talking about, Kieran? Read them. Lucas picked up on something. He's right. The boys claim incriminating evidence is not written by Bradley. You sleep with my bird, this is what happens. Bird. So see, I knew that word was something important. Bird. Like, is that something that you call your girls? Like, you call your girlfriends, you call them bird? Or is that like a generational thing? You ever heard someone our age use the word bird to talk about a girl? Galdem, sweet one, fire, pang, lang, breakers. But bird? That's some white middle-aged driver word. Jesus Christ. These texts weren't written by Bradley. Okay, what the fuck's going on? I'm reading this now, and none of this sounds real. I mean, it don't sound like us. Sounds like someone trying to sound like us. I'm losing my mind right now. Tongue-tied. What's up, Aaron? Listen carefully. Oh, I'm all ears. Someone has framed Bradley North. It was the Redman. Redman framed Bradley North and doctored these messages. You need to contact your police team now. This is wishful thinking. Look, I'm speaking to intelligence now. Oh, what? No way. That was it? Well, I guess that was it. That was episode 4. Episode 4, Drilla. We got Bradley North into custody. We have him for 48 hours, so we have 2 days to figure out what happened to Jerome Jacobs. I'm starting to believe it wasn't Bradley. I do believe he was there, but I think that there was somebody else involved. And whoever that other person is goes by the name Redman. I mean, we mentioned Redman one time to Bradley during the interrogation, during that interview. And that was the only time he expressed any type of emotion or he had any type of character change. Other than that, he was eyes down, mouth shut, like zoned out. But when we said Redman, he was like, oh shit. And then he like went back into it real quick. Very, very interesting. So, who do you guys think Redman is? Do you think in B Drilla's music video, his rap video, close to the end of that video, there was a face shot of somebody else. Don't know who. I'm thinking that might be Redman. I don't know. But who do you think Redman is? Do you think Bradley North killed Jerome? I'm leaning on the side that said no. I think he was definitely there, but I think the boys are right. I think he's being framed. Like they're saying that the text messages weren't written by Drilla. They weren't written by Bradley. They're written by somebody else trying to make it sound like Bradley. I'm starting to think that it's not Bradley. I think they're trying to make Bradley take the brunt of it. And Bradley did not look like some cold-blooded killer in that interview room. He looked upset. He looked sad. He looked scared. He didn't look like he had just killed Jerome Jacobs and then bragged about it in a rap video. That's not what it looked like to me. But what do you think? What do you think happened? And what do you think is going to happen? Who do you think killed Jerome Jacobs? I hope you guys are enjoying Scriptic as much as I am. And if you are, hit that like button. Download this game for free using my download link in the description, as well in the pinned in the comments. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and join the Tethered. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.